Robert Wesley Branch asked me the question, are you free? And that's an interesting question, and I guess I'll try to answer it right now. I'm taking a walk by the sea in the forest. The first thing I think about when someone asks me, are you free? The first thing is, I think freedom is an illusion. There is no such thing as freedom. From my current understanding, it's just a made up mind prison. Like you create this prison of by asking the question, am I free? Because then you can escape something. So by asking, are you free? You can only get the answer, no, I'm not free. Because if you say, I am free, what are you free from? And I know that's very like philosophical or trying to be smart, but I truly believe that if you ask yourself the question, are you free? You will just create pain for yourself. I would reframe it. And how would I reframe it? I would just actually not ask the question. I think I would just instead try to ask, what do I want to do? What is happening in my life right now that is causing me pain? Because that pain could also feel like not being free, not allowing you to be yourself. But it is never a thing or a situation stopping your freedom. I don't know the guy, but the Jewish psychologist who was in a concentration camp, and he created positive psychology, which is to my point very valid. That if a guy in a concentration camp can feel free and develop positive psychology, then freedom is just an illusion, right? You can always put yourself in a mind prison. If you don't like your career, or you don't like the relationships you're in, or you don't like the country you live in, it's like I get the point that prisons are physical prison, like taking your physical freedom. I get that. So if you ask me like that, yes, I am physically free. It's a good question, Robert, and I know that's why you asked it, because you can go many different paths when you want to answer this question, am I free? But I just think it's not the best question to ask yourself. If you want change, if you want something to be different, I don't think it makes sense to ask that question. You could also ask the question, are you living? Am I living? Or am I simply dying, slowly dying, just waiting until my last breath? or to go in the way of the non-duals. I just am. I'm not free. I'm not imprisoned. I just am. But that's all also just at my current spot in life. I don't really like the non-dualistic thing, because you non-dualism wouldn't be possible without dualism. We have both, right? We have a physical realm and a spiritual realm. And that's also why I don't like the question, am I free? Because it's just a yes or no question based on looking at your current situation. Am I free from the do I feel like I can do whatever I want? But I could easily say I'm not free because I need to make money to buy food and to pay rent and to stay warm, to drive my car, so that I can do the things I want to do without dying. And in some regard, I will never be free from that, because I need to keep the wheel spinning in terms of food and shelter and all of that, or I'm going to die. But it's not required. No, it's just that I want to live. I want to be alive. And these are just the terms of living. You need food and shelter and all of that. So maybe you could turn the question into, am I free from my own illusions? And that is a more interesting question. Am I free from my own illusions? And I would say mostly free. I try to do the things I want to do, even though they are not the most efficient or money making, or like what do you say? You know, that one illusion could be that you need to always make more money and make the choice that you can make more money and have. That's basically it. I think money is quite a big illusion. Yeah. So am I free from my own illusions? And to that I don't know the answer, other than saying mostly. So I guess that's my take on that. So Robert, if you have something to add, I'd like to hear it in the comment section, and all you other viewers, what do you think? I think this is a more easy way to create videos right now, because I'm busy in life. I'm doing life, you know. So that's it. If you have more questions, just ask me. Then I'll just pull out the phone and I'll answer the best I can. All right. See you guys.